Hey Cancer, it's Lavender here. I'm doing your June 2023 reading for the sign of Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, any prominent Cancer placements within your chart. So I typically do, if you hear any sounds in the background, it's just my family upstairs and they're pretty loud, but that's okay. You don't mind, hopefully. And if you do, not much I can do there. I usually do a meditation. I've started doing a meditation now for the signs, writing down what I see. Then I go into the tarot reading. So I will timestamp this, but we're going to get into what I saw for you guys. So I saw the vulture. So vultures typically have to do, there is one fly zooming around here, and so that's another pesky thing. The vulture has to do with rebirth, a dramatic one at that, needing to get a different perspective on things, and also the dark side of the cleansing process, because as we know, vultures are hanging around dead things and that's what they eat. As well, I think they like pee on themselves and that this sterilizes them. So there's definitely like a grungy, gritty, dirty kind of aspect to the cleanliness this month for you guys, if that makes sense. And actually, the last time I was going to do the Cancer reading, I kind of had my eyes a little bit done like this, but even more dramatic. And then today, I did the same thing, and it's just kind of like by chance, right? So they also represent resourcefulness, cleanliness, protection, and trust. I also got the elephant, so that deals with good luck, nobility, protection, power, royalty, and wisdom. I feel like maybe even this month in June, you guys will be like, thinking back on something, trying to remember something, and maybe running through things being like, did I remember this from then, and blah blah blah. I don't know what this is in relation to, but definitely an emphasis on spiritual well-being. And then also the mammoth, living underground away from human eyes. So I kind of get the vibe that you guys have been undergoing this transformational process, maybe on a very emotional deep level that is away from the public eye. Maybe you guys have been in a hibernation period for a while or feeling like that, or even just things are coming to the surface. It deals with kindness and gentleness as well. And then I also got the reference of Humpty Dumpty, and that makes me think of things that are broken that can no longer go back to the way they were before because they've been destroyed. So that could definitely be the emphasis, because of course all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again, you know? Which was obviously the main emphasis for, I think, what was being said, but who knows? I also got a vision of ether. So this is telling me that this June is a very, very powerful time for you Cancers. I feel as though there is a lot of possibilities for change if this energy is used properly. So keep that in mind. I also got a vision of a boot in Texas. So I don't know if Texas is of any relevance to you. And I got a scientific microscope, and that makes me think that you guys are doing some research or you're looking heavily into something. And I feel like this ties back to the elephant. I even saw like Liberty caps, essentially mushrooms, but maybe even wider ones, because Liberty caps are native to PEI, but I don't know if they have them in other places or if that's the only spot that they are grown, but they're some of the most potent and intense magic mushrooms, and I think that's what I saw. Keep in mind that mushrooms as well are very advanced mycelial community, right? The way they communicate, and they also have the ability to turn waste products and toxic things into organic what am I saying? Organic biodegradable matter again. So that's really cool. Maybe you're taking something toxic and transmuting that in June. But either way, you are spiritually guided. You are soaring through these changes. I think you're doing this very well. And you might be a little emo, and that's okay. Personally, I feel like it's giving ice cream sandwich. I don't even know what that means, but I'm just going to fix my light. There we go. All right, Cancer, what's poppin'? Just wanted to make sure that I wasn't knocking anything over. My desk is cluttered right now. I will say that. Hopefully those messages were good. If you want to book a personal reading with me, if this is hitting, please go to my website, snakepetalhealing.com, or email me at info@snakepetalhealing.com. Okay. I didn't cleanse my hands enough here. My channel. Okay, so please connect me with my Cancer Collective for the month of June 2023. I want to see what's going on for them. For my Cancer Collective, can we start off with the first week of June? We got Two of Cups. And second week of June for my Cancers, please. Second week of June. Three of Pentacles. Third week of June for my Cancer Collective, we've got the Death card. And last week of June for my Cancer Collective. Okay, we've got Five of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Cancer. Okay, so now, not surprising, my collective is always getting this transformational vibe, but I am seeing June is, I feel as though there's a lot of hard work for you going on within the self here. There's a lot of overthinking, I think, and I think that you're trying to come out of a place, possibly trying to come out of a possible ending that you maybe had with someone. But it's very disempowering, and I feel like maybe even in this space when you're trying to come out of this ending, it's making you feel, or you're noticing maybe a type of self-abandonment, which is sad, you know, like that's not positive at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We might think that it is because of something maybe we want, but if it's keeping us in an Eight of Swords energy where we feel like we could have even possibly got tricked, you know, we are not doing ourselves a favor here. We're getting caught up in all these overthinking patterns. It's not positive. I think that in June you're thinking about the ways in which you have had to protect yourself. I think maybe you're thinking back on the ways and maybe you had to protect yourself from whatever the situation is. I mean, you have been trying to keep it balanced though. So, you know, I get the vibe that it's hard work here. Because you want to maybe have something go back to the way it was. But you're starting to see the ways in which maybe this is not as empowering for you as you originally thought. So let's go into the weeklies now. We're going to start with week 1 of June. We have Two of Cups, which is beautiful. We do love a Two of Cups energy. This involves communication with another individual here. Can be a love interest, not always necessary. This one fly, I swear. This one mother and fly. Yeah, communication with someone. This is meeting someone on an equal playing field here. This is sharing thoughts, emotions, and love with someone and sharing emotion. I think I just said that. So I feel like you might be talking to someone here about a situation the first week of June. I feel like you maybe feel like you're going to get a lot out of this. This could be someone who you may feel that you have a type of soul connection with. This individual could be a Scorpio, or you could have that in your chart. Scorpio is really the only sign that I'm seeing right now. We know those Cancer, Scorpio. Oof. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Let's pull again, because I would like to know about the Two of Cups here for my Cancer collective. 9 of Cups. Okay, interesting. One more, please, for the 9 and the 2 of Cups. 5 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I think that there is a conversation being had here in the first week of June, possibly about someone maybe overindulging. I'm getting the vibe of even maybe somebody could be drinking a lot, somebody could be overindulging with alcohol, but there's a situation here in which this conversation will be in regards to maybe a conflict that took place in the past, that maybe instilled a sense of competition within this connection, whatever this is, or a general messiness, disorganization, an overall conflict. But there is a sense of fulfillment here. Maybe Cancer, you are moving from a space of more self-empowerment. Maybe you're, if this was a love connection, maybe you're looking at things more from like a solid, like solitary unit for yourself, you know, instead of together. That's what I'm picking up on, because it doesn't look, there's something about some sort of sneaky, backhanded, undersided behavior here taking place that I think is what you were talking about. And I think when you talk about this with whoever, now this could be with a certain individual, you could be talking about this with your friends, your best friend, you know what I mean, your family members. You could be talking about this incident. This freaking fly. Because like, it's almost like possibly being sold a dream by someone and them not really being totally truthful about it. So let's go on into the second week here. Now, whatever this conversation is in the first week of June, you're going to feel satisfied from it for sure, like you are. But it's still going to raise a little bit of conflict, and we do have the 5 of Wands twice within this spread, so there definitely is a situation in which there could be some sort of conflict, competition, general stress, and uneasiness, you know, a combativeness even present in June. So 3 of Pentacles. Let's pull some cards for the 3 of Pentacles for my Cancers. 7 of Cups. Okay. One more, please. Oh, that was too many. One more, please. Judgment. 2 of Cups. Knight of Wands. So June 2nd. Wait, what? Sorry. Second week of June. With the 3 of Pentacles here, it's like deciding to collaborate with someone, or come together with an individual. And sometimes people even say that the 3 of Pentacles can represent even like a marriage, or maybe this is like a coming together with someone, right? Like a collaboration with someone that you know, either long term. But if this is in a work environment here, it seems as though there are options in this collaboration. You could be looking at your other options, kind of taking time to look around now at this point, or could also be a Libra individual involved, as the Judgment came up now. This person could be looking at their other options. But yeah, if it comes to making a decision with a Libra here in regards to moving forward, I am seeing 2 of Cups, so I think that that's good. Now the only thing, okay, so we have a okay, so I'm gonna read these reversals. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with that. It seems to me as though when it came in regards to a type of collaboration, someone here has options and they possibly weren't doing the right thing in regards to what it is that needs to be done, because Judgment is in reverse here. Oh, hold on, Judgment. I was thinking balance, or what am I? Okay, I can't think right now, so that's trippy. Because, yeah, it's almost like with this Three of Pentacles here and the Seven of Cups within a workspace, or your decision to collaborate with another individual, there are options here. Don't try not to get too overwhelmed by all these options that you have to pick. I feel as though if there is a certain direction that you're called to move in the second week of June here, I'm kind of feeling like you might not make the choice that's in your best interest. And I'm kind of getting that vibe because of the last pile. I had it, now it's gone. So I don't know what that's about. But there definitely is there is a lot of passion there, and there even is long-term stability. I feel like maybe in regards to whatever this is with this individual that you're choosing to collaborate with and move forward with, I feel like there could have been some weird animosity or just like backhandedness once again. So that is present within the reading, Cancer, that you do want to be aware of. Things can be as small as a little white lie or as big as, just a double life. You know what I mean? So let's keep that in mind and also use that to your discretion. Let's move on to third week of June here. We have the Death card, which represents transformation. I feel like in the third week of June, you might be really stepping into your emo. And I think that you're starting to really look at things for what they are, maybe. And you're willingly moving forward to be transformed by the universe. Whatever situations are at hand here, I feel like you're willingly stepping into this self-destructive reconstruction. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting for you, Cancer. So yeah, let's pull for my Cancer collective on this. Ace of Cups. Ooh. Oh, that came out good. Ace of Swords. Oh. Ten of Wands reversed. So yeah, this is very freeing for you. Whatever's going on in the third week of June, something is so freeing for you. It is allowing you to transform completely. I think you're surrendering to the divine. There will be a type of wish granted from this. And also, I think that if you're wondering and wanting to know information about a certain situation, wanting details to come out, wanting the truth to be exposed, that will also be exposed to you. And I think that it will kind of come out of nowhere, and it might come from a least expected source. And that could be in the third week of June as well. But yeah, here we are. This process is like very murky, until the water becomes clear. But you're letting go of a huge burden here with just allowing yourself to surrender in the third week of June. It's like whatever this is, that you're kind of just giving it up to the universe, which I would always recommend this, Cancer. And something that I learned is that the less that you fight against something and you just let things be and let the chips fall how they may, the best result you're really going to get. And I know that it takes a really hard time to get there, but just allowing things to be how they're going to be without forcing or overextending yourself or doing something that is, purely based on emotion, essentially, I think is the best way to go about it, because in that sense, you keep a cool head and you kind of just go where you're rightfully supposed to, and you let others go where they're supposed to. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of feeling that vibe. Humpty Dumpty. So yeah, okay, so here you are. Damn, I really feel like you're moving into a space in the third week of June where you're like, Bitch, and who are you? New phone, who this? That new life, who this? Because I feel like you're not playing. And I think that possibly when it comes to a certain individual, you ice that motherfucker out. Because you're focusing on your bag. And I feel like whatever this like letting go or transformational process that's taking place here, this like realization, this like lightning moment even for you within your life, is causing you to just kind of snap out of something, and you're moving into your strength. You're moving out of your emotional space and more into your logical space. It's a certified slay, and you're working on yourself. So here in the last week of June, 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. The way these come out was 10 of Pentacles before the 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Wands before them both. So I think in the last week of June, you're going to be seeing there's going to be some sort of conflict here within possibly a money sector, or possibly within a connection or partnership that you have been growing for a while. The 10 of Pentacles card, I typically look at this as sharing resources with others, like family and friends, and like joint partnerships. So I feel as though in the last week of June, there could be some sort of conflict going on within a partnership or within your money sector here that's making you feel very left out in the cold or with a lack of finances. Can we pull for the final week of June for my Cancers with the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles, please, to get clarifier? 6 of Pentacles. Okay, one more, please. 5 of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Weird. This is definitely throwing my brain for a loop because I'm like, hey, how would I read this? 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. This makes me think that possibly in the past, you maybe felt like you were giving too much here, or whatever you thought was maybe balanced, whatever you thought was super duper well off, super positive, maybe wasn't as much so, and you could be looking back and maybe have regret for the way in which you maybe overgave to a situation or what you had offered. Yeah, because I feel like you really believe in equality, and there might be something in the last week of June that makes you feel like, okay, this is not equal, this wasn't fair, and I regret the ways in which I acted like it was, if that makes sense. Also, but the thing is, on the bottom of the deck, it's like, so 10 of Pentacles, the Sun, King of Swords reversed. Listen, your legacy is going to still be glorious. If you were pairing with someone, if you weren't, regardless of the way that you move forward, this is going to be great. The thing is, we have a King of Swords reversed here. It looks like your money's going to be so great. There could be someone that's being a real prick to you, though. Like, it could be a Libra, just because we had that Libra energy prior, because we see a King of Swords reversed. And the King of Swords reversed is a snarky asshole. So I feel like there might be some sort of new beginning and collaboration with this individual, possibly. But yeah, I am feeling like possibly some things could be coming out here. But regardless, you're set. Like, you are. Nobody's rocking you, hun. This is all I'm gonna say. I'm so cringe sometimes. Yeah, you're in an initiatory state right now. You're in a healing period. You are maybe not taking as many actions as necessary. I feel like you're observing, you're trying to see things from a different perspective. You're going through the time that you need with this stillness and this hibernation period, because you're planning on possibly making some sort of long-term commitment to a Sagittarius Taurus individual even, or you could have this within your chart. But like, there's spiritual lessons being learned here within this space, and this is mostly what you're focused on. You're trying to heal yourself, and in doing so you will heal those around you, but you're not trying to do the most. And you know what I mean? Like, it's a chill energy. It's beautiful. It's calm. And for the month of June, that is what I'm seeing for you. Oh yeah, what song did we get? Oh yeah. No Something in the Wild. But Kanye, is it no Snakes in the Wild? Me. Sorry, I have to. No Church in the Wild, that's it. Interesting, No Church in the Wild. Yeah, that's your guys' song for the month. You guys got Integrating, which is what we was on. That's what we were talking about, am I right? Not me doing this. Yeah, so this deck is really cool. The Energy Oracle deck. Energy Archaeology. It's so beautiful. I love the cards. I just got it and I'm amped about it. So this one is called Integrating, which is pretty self-explanatory, but let's see what's popping. Water elements. There you are. Spacious, slow, in process, out of balance, rushed, seeking an end. I feel like you're in this Temperance energy. You're not trying to make rash decisions. You are like chilling, you know what I mean? And I think that's good. Because when we try to make rash decisions like that, it just usually ends up messing us up. I know my nails are a whole mess right now. It's just, I painted them earlier and I didn't get a chance to wash my hands yet. Integration is the true essence of embodiment. Until it is integrated, nothing that you call in, desire, or dream can be made manifest. And you cannot integrate it until you can be with it. Root, ground, center. Pause the pushing, trying, doing, striving, and even if just for a moment, settle into the state of being. Feel all of the forms of energy that are swirling around you. There. How can you receive them, offer them, be supported by them, or activate your purpose through them if they are external to you? Use this state of stillness to welcome them in through slowness. What did we just say? What did we just say? Love that shit. Bottle that up. Intentionally make room for integration in your life, and your body will stop finding ways to do it for you. Sense the shifting rhythm in your bones. Be with the changing desires. Celebrate all of the ways your body is making room for something new. Have gratitude for the wisdom of the humerus and femur as they guide this process within your foundational energy. Your life will drastically change when you are still long enough to be moved. Wow. Love that. How do I feel about stillness or slowness? What is my relationship with rest? Do I make it mean something about me when I rest? Is there a pattern or desire I've circled around a few times and am being called to integrate deeper or finally embody? How can I be gentle with myself as I meet it again? Wow, I love it. Not to mention, you got the color blue, so that has to do with the throat chakra. Which has to do with the physical location would be between the collarbone and the larynx in the neck, or the respiratory order. Respiratory system. The endocrine system here, it's the thyroid and parathyroid. And when you are kind of unbalanced within that area, you will have problems with self-expression, communication, and will. The inner teaching is to develop compassion and caring self-expression. Yeah, I mean, if you wear a lot of blue this month, keep in mind, remember that what you say and feel is completely valid, and everyone is on their own healing journey. And I'm drawn back to Humpty Dumpty again. If someone did something to you that was so hurtful to you and you are having a really hard time getting back to normal because of them, don't rush yourself and allow yourself the time that you need to take, because if people don't want you, no one can control anyone, you know what I mean? And if you're going to especially if you're going to move forward with an individual that has possibly hurt you in a certain way, it's like they need to hold space for you to be able to heal. And if they're not doing that, I think that's something that you should really question. If there's any type of rushing taking place, I think you need to realize, okay, this is not care or well-being, you know, for my well-being. But that being said, everybody does things in their own way. But just throwing that out there. Cancer, that's been your reading for June, and I'll see you guys in July and maybe even in the pick of cards here this month. So, oh my god, that stretch was good. This one fly needs to literally get so yeah, thanks for watching and catch you later.